definitely crazy. If you're looking for something adrenaline pumping, that is definitely a way to go. Or also, if you're angry at driving and everything, that's a good way to take out your road rage as well.
I know that many of you have asked the question, what is there to do in this town? Well, I am here to answer that question for you. Come with me and let's discover this town. I am your thrill-seeking host, Leah, and this is Discover Me. Today, we're here in Allentown to check out Lehigh Valley's Grand Prix go-karts, and later we'll cruise on over to Easton to check out the best cigar lounge that you never knew existed. What makes Grand Prix different than any other race car places?
Well, what makes Lehigh Valley Grand Prix unique is the fact that we're all indoors. The track here is a quarter-mile length, which is pretty similar to what you'd see on some of the outdoor tracks. The karts here reach speeds of up to 45 miles per hour, so we're able to capture year-round racing here at the Grand Prix.
So you say that the karts go up to 45 miles an hour. Is that faster than typical other race car places?
I would say for a concession kart, that's extremely fast. Shifter karts and tag karts can go up to speeds of 100 miles per hour, but you generally don't see those available to the general public.
Is this something that all age groups can do?
We start racing here at the age of 10. Our junior karts are designed for drivers ages 10 to 15, and our adult karts are ages 16 and over.
What's the youngest person you have seen here race?
The youngest person? Well, 10 years of age.
10 years?
Yeah.
What's the oldest?
The oldest, we've had individuals in their 90s actually on track.
Wow, that's crazy.
So typically, how long is one lap?
Well, our track record right now is currently 26 seconds and 9/10. So that's really flying around the track. Your average driver is getting about mid 30-second lap.
Do you think I can do the 26 seconds or beat it?
It'll be tough.
Well, give me some techniques I can do to try to get as close as I can.
Well, the trick to going fast on the track is you really want to take away the angles. So you want to slow down prior to the turn, take a wide approach and accelerate through. Smooth is fast. You'll see the drivers that come in too hot and spin out the kart tend to bog down the engines. By being smooth and accelerating through, you keep the kart moving at a fast pace throughout the entire lap.
Well, I'm definitely going to have to try to keep that in mind when I race. I noticed that you have leagues here. How do you become in a league, and what do you have to do to join?
The leagues run, we do 4-week leagues for adults and 8-week programs for the kids. The leagues are designed for drivers of all abilities. So what we do is we class drivers based on their ability after qualifying the first week, and that way they're racing against people of their ability each week. So it's really fun and competitive for everyone.
Definitely sounds like a lot of fun. How much do the leagues usually go for?
The adult league is $190. That includes the whole league, and the juniors are $175.
Wow, that's actually not bad at all. I saw that you're doing renovations here. What are you adding?
We're actually adding a full restaurant and bar to the facility. The name is Octane Adrenaline Bar, and it's designed for drivers after they're done racing. You can't drink before racing, but it's nice for the consumers and the corporate events and the bachelor parties to be able to have a couple beverages afterwards as they talk about their experience on track.
Wow, this place sounds like it's a lot of fun. Well, thank you very much, and let's try to go hit the track.
Before I could race, I had to register and sign a waiver for safekeeping. I then suited up, reviewed the rules, and watched a short introduction and instruction video. Next, I got my hair under control, put on my helmet, was given gloves, and I was ready. I was shown to my go-kart and buckled up. I was nervous but ready to race. I must say, I think I was driving like a pro. After pulling in, there was one last thing to take care of.
All right. So Lee, or should I call you Monkey Butt? How was the racing experience out there?
It was definitely crazy. If you're looking for something adrenaline pumping, that is definitely a way to go. Or also, if you're angry at driving and everything, that's a good way to take out your road rage as well.
So I see here we do have you on the first place podium, but you did get second in the race. We're not going to pick on you too much for that. But what do you think you'd do a little bit differently if you got back out there?
Well, my first lap I went really slow because I was nervous. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to handle the turns. And then after I figured out, so I guess I would have gone all during the first time.
So would you say you were surprised with the performance of the karts?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I actually thought I would have crashed like driving, and actually it handled pretty well. Like you can like zip around and do quick turns.
So in one word, summarize your experience here at the Grand Prix.
I don't even think I can come up with one word. I would just say crazy, fun, thrilling, scary, exciting, like all of them.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Just because the sun goes down doesn't mean the fun has to stop. Remember that cigar lounge I was telling you about earlier? Well, we're here. Leaf is located in the greater Easton area at the famous Smoke Shop. It is a bar, restaurant, and cigar lounge all in one. So let's go inside and smoke them because they got them. I'm here with Jeff Brown. He is the Chief Operating Officer. So how did you guys come up with the name Leaf for the restaurant?
Well, we actually came up internally with the name. We had a little bit of a contest, and a few of our creative people got together and decided that because we do so much with cigars, that Leaf would be a great name for us. We checked it out; it wasn't trademarked anywhere, so we trademarked the name and we designed the logo, and we think it looks really nice and it fits with everything that we're trying to do here.
Okay, well, what sets Leaf apart from other restaurants and retail stores?
Well, number one, because we are, primarily into cigars, is the fact that you can come to the restaurant and enjoy world-class cuisine, micro brews, crafted beers, all in an area where you're allowed to actually smoke cigars. So we have people that smoke cigars, we have people that smoke cigarettes, but we are a smoking establishment, and what sets us apart, A, is that we can smoke, and B, that we have a state-of-the-art air handling system here that allows people to enjoy the environment without it being, very smoky and dingy in the place.
I know that there's a law where you're not allowed to smoke in bars or restaurants. I was just wondering, how are the patrons able to partake in smoking cigars?
Well, we have an exemption to the Pennsylvania Clean Indoor Act. We're fortunate that our percentage of sales of tobacco allows us to afford the opportunity for people to come in and have a place to smoke. So it's all legal, and we make sure that, for example, one of the laws is that you have to be 18 years of age to come in to enjoy our place. So we have to card people not only to be 21 to drink, but also 18 to come into the place.
So would you say that the demand for a smoking restaurant has been positive?
It's been very, very well received, and not even with the general public, but when we designed the place, we thought it was going to be more of a place for guys to come and hang out, but what we found is that almost half of our patrons now are ladies coming in.
How large is your cigar selection?
We have inside of our humidor here, we have access to several thousand different cigars of all different sizes, shapes, different blends, different countries from Honduras, Nicaragua, Dominican Republic. We have anything to fit anybody's profile as far as taste goes, from flavored cigars to classic cigars such as Padron and Davidoff. We have a little bit of everything for everybody.
See, I know that I don't have any knowledge whatsoever when it comes to cigars. So if I come in, is there someone that will help me and explain to me everything?
Yeah, actually, we trained all of our waitresses on cigars before we even talked to them about the food, buddy.
Okay, great. I'll probably have to stop in there later and have someone help me cook something out.
You bet.
What kind of clientele comes here?
We have a mixed bag of everybody. We have from the blue collar folks that come in and just want to have a beer and a cheesesteak, to white collar professionals that come in to have, you know, a Kobe beef special tonight, or, you know, there's really no pigeonholed person that comes in. We cater to everybody and we treat everybody the same.
Okay. Do you hold events?
Sure we do. We hold at least one cigar dinner a month. We do a lot of events down here on the humidor side with a lot of our vendor partners come in and do things with us. You know, we do things with major companies, some of the smaller companies. We also do events with beer companies, local wine companies. We're very big into the buy fresh, buy local thing. So we do a lot of work with local wineries, local breweries, and also with the national cigar manufacturers.
Oh, sounds like a lot of fun. Seems like you guys always have something going on.
We sure do.
Great. What would you classify the cuisine here?
The cuisine is like an eclectic American mix with worldwide infusion.
That sounds very delicious. Let's go into the kitchen and see what the chef is preparing.
So I saw that you were pretty busy in the kitchen running around, so I decided to bring you out here where it's a little less hectic. What inspires the dishes offered here?
Well, I take most of my inspiration from trying to find locally sourced ingredients, whatever I can get in this area, you know, from local farms or local distributors, and then I'll take that and turn it into like a new twist on an old classic, something you may have had before, but not quite this way.
Okay, well, I'll definitely have to give that a try and see what you did differently, see if I can point it out. Were the dishes specifically like designed to get paired with beer, wine, cigars?
Absolutely. We wrote the menu, we wrote the beer list, the wine list, the cocktail list, and chose our cigars kind of all at the same time. The goal being that you can find all sorts of things that pair well with each other, which would then give you like a new experience on the flavors that you're getting on your plate. You know, a steak is a steak, but a steak with a high-end cigar adds a whole new dimension to it.
Well, everything sounds so delicious. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to sit down and talk with us.
Absolutely, it's a pleasure.
Thank you. All right, so Jeff tells me that you guys come here a lot. So what draws you here?
Well, our first time we ever came here was for our anniversary, which was September 6th. So that was our first time here, and we loved it so much we come back often.
And what changes have you noticed since you started coming here?
Well, one of the things that we noticed was that the wine list got better. The food is fantastic here, and it's consistently gotten better. Candy?
And a lot of really neat events. They have wine events, cigar events, dinners. They bring in special people, and we enjoy those a lot. Those are great, great nights.
Yeah, sounds great. What do you like the most about Leaf?
I think the personnel that works here. We like the people who work here, and that's what draws us back most.
Absolutely.
Would you recommend people to come here?
Oh, we always do.
We not only think that's a great idea, we bring a lot of people here normally, and they always tell us that they're coming back. In fact, we have a friend of ours that's coming all the way back from California just to come to one of the events in a couple of weeks.
Oh, wow. So he must have really enjoyed his time here then.
They really did. They traveled that far and come all the way back.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So what is your favorite dish?
Oh, absolutely, the skirt steak.
Skirt steak.
Absolutely. I get it every time I come.
I'm one of those who doesn't have a single favorite because I do love that skirt steak. I may, in fact, have it tonight, but I also like the hen that they have. And there's a few others, some chops and stuff like that have been pretty good. So I like just about everything on that menu.
The peppadew appetizer is awesome.
You guys are making me so hungry that I actually think I'm going to go and order something.
Join us for dinner.
Oh, I definitely will. Set your table.
You're welcome to.
Absolutely.
I am starving after such an exciting day of go-kart racing and checking out this restaurant. Thank you for joining me. I hope everyone has discovered something new. I'm your hungry host, Leah, and I will see you next time on Discover Me.